What's going on, guys? It's Char here, back with another video. Now, I got something a bit early here that many of you guys will be excited to see. We got access to the Civil War box, the newest expansion for Marvel Champions. So excited to go ahead and crack this open here today. And yeah, so it just so happened that it came in just a tad earlier than expected, and I'm really excited to go ahead and crack open this. Take a look at the hero card, just a very quick primer, and go from there. Unboxing videos are kind of low effort, but they're kind of fun and cool to talk about as you guys get to like open the box with me, especially if you're in a region that has had delays, such as I guess technically the US now. So we'll go ahead and get this opened up. We've got stickers here. So one of the interesting things about their packaging now is that they are using a lot less plastic. So as you see, there's no plastic wrap on this box as I'm trying to get this open for you guys. The plastic could be annoying, and these stickers can also, possibly be annoying. But honestly, I think it's worth it for reducing our plastic consumption. I'm not going to sit here and preach to you guys on a soapbox. But I would say take that extra minute, care about your planet, don't litter, recycle, all that good stuff. Trust me, it isn't right. It's one of those things that, if not for you, for the many generations to come. But besides the point, I'm just trying to find a way to fill the space, okay, or get this last sticker off here, just so we can go ahead and crack open this box. Super excited about this one. Super excited to give PvP a try and just play the scenarios generally in PvP. I have a friend of mine coming over, and yeah, so here we go. We got the Marvel Champions Civil War rulebook. I expect it to be a bit shorter than the normal ones because I don't think, oh, there is a comic. It's only one comic. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I expected because there's not really a scenario here, right? Because the PvP mode was kind of, what's it called? The fill-in for the scenario mode. Is there any sort of heroes here that we can see an inkling for people to come? Vision, She-Hulk, Iron Man. No, it's just kind of, we got the Civil War lineup from the comic, the registration versus the resistance. Oh, we do have Luke Cage here. Maybe that's something, hint at what's to come. That is official art, but that's the rule book. Not a ton to say there. Little cardboard insert so the stuff doesn't jostle around a million times. And then we look in here, boom, same thing. We are lowering our plastic usage. I'm pretty sure both of these are the hero packs, so we'll take a look at these. And then the scenarios, we will not open this video. I think for the most part, most people don't super care about the scenarios. I don't think I could really give it justice to do like little deep dives in the scenarios and whatnot, so I don't think I will be doing that. I'll just go ahead and set this box off to the side along with the two villain scenarios, and we will flip this one over just like maybe as a little backdrop or something over here, and maybe we can set some cards on top of it. So we'll get into it. Let's roll a dice. Why not? Odds or evens to see which one we open up first and take a look at. So we're starting with Tigra here, so we'll go ahead and set Hulkling aside. Let's open this up. So we've got stickers and paper on here. I think we should just be able to open this up. I'm sure people might have opinions on this. It's just generally good. Now, if they're doing it for cost cutting or for environmental reasons, I'm not trying to read into Fantasy Flight's intentions here at all. It's probably for cost reasons, like most things they are a business, but it does have the good side effect of we should be using less in general. Okay, so there we go. We've got Tiger here. So we have the hero cards. We're going to go through them one by one. I'm not going to put them up to the camera to focus, but we will go here. So we got Tiger here. 1, 2, 3 stat line. Avenger, 10 hit points, 5 hand size. Each attached minion with a copy of Hunted loses guard on the hunt response. After the player phase begins, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you to a maximum of 3. Then on the alter ego side, we have Greer Nelson with 3 recovery. Undercover work. Search your deck and discard power for a copy of Hunted and add it to your hand. Limit once per round. So she essentially starts with 7 cards in her hand, gets that Hunted ally. And let's go ahead and look at our ratios here. So we have this 1 cost Moon Knight ally. As a force response, after you enter this play, we can search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion, put it into play and stun and confuse. Super good for locking a minion down, keeping it in front of her. Then we have our 2 cost support, Precinct HQ as an alter ego action. You can remove 1 threat from a scheme. Remove 1 additional threat for each minion engaged with you. So you could remove a lot of threat with that if you'd want. Cat Head Amulet was the one I kind of didn't read correctly when I was going through her article. You can exhaust it to generate a Fizz resource for each minion engaged with you to a maximum of 3. This is not a hero action, so she is not required to do it. Then we have 2 copies of Sharp Claws here, her weapon. When she makes a basic attack, you can exhaust it. You can choose Tiger, either gets +1 attack for that attack, and she can gain overkill or piercing. and the dogs are playing in the background. 2 copies of Cat-like Reflexes of another 1-cost upgraded superpower. When you take any amount of damage, discard a Cat-like Reflexes to prevent 3 of that damage. Then you may confuse a minion engage with you. Kind of gives you a flip down, but you take advantage, drop to a bigger hand size, and then maybe use that ability. 3 copies of Hunted in our kit. As an additional cost to play this upgrade, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it into play, engage with you, then attach Hunted. It says an interrupt when the attached minion is defeated. Ready, Tigra. 3 copies of our 4-cost event, Tooth and Claw. Attack superpower, reduce the cost by 1 for each minion engaged with you. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, and then deal 4 damage to an enemy. And to round it out, we've got 2 copies of Feline Senses. Our superpower, Thwart, remove 3 there from a scheme. If it removes the last threat from that scheme, stun a minion. So, you know, her whole kit is all around this minions, getting them into play, keeping them in play, stunning, confusing, leaving them on the board. And that's just kind of what she's built around. Let's look at the cards here. So we've got 2-Gun Kid. This one was revealed. When he makes a basic attack, you can choose 2 enemies instead of 1. Then we've got Spider Girl, which is a reprint here from Rise of Red Skull, if I'm pretty sure. Really good ally after you play her stunning confuse a minion. 3 copies of Air Cover. This card was revealed. 2 fuel counters after minion enters play. You can exhaust and remove 1 fuel counter. Search your deck and discard pile for a tactic upgrade that can be attached and added to your hand. 3 copies of Aggressive Conditioning. This is the 3-cost upgrade that lets you get 3 extra health. It's like an endurance and a combat training, I'm pretty sure, mixed into one. 3 copies of Suppressing Fire. I'm pretty sure this is a reprint, or it's a new card. I can't remember. When you attack and defeat attached minion, heal 2 damage from here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a reprint. 3 copies of Bring It. So we do have a Bring It reprint. I'm not sure what expansion this was in. But this is a reprint. We've got Coup de Grace. As a hero action attack, defeat a non-elite minion with an upgrade attached, and you ignore any when defeated abilities on that minion. Pretty situational. Maybe you can find some builds to make it work. 3 copies of Savage Strike. When you make a basic attack, get +6 for that attack. This attack gains piercing. I do like this card. It's kind of like a Hulk smash-ish. It's a bit better than Uppercut, but Uppercut's an attack, so you don't have to actually use your basic activation. This one makes you use your basic activation. Reprint of Audacity here. Then we also have Yellow Jacket, which is the Avenger trait. After Yellow Jacket enters place, the top 5 cards of your deck for an upgrade and add it to your hand. Oh, we've got new resources, which I did not know. So we've got Energy here. I have no idea who these characters are. Not a huge fan of this art. We've got Genius here, who, again, I'm really not sure who I'm looking at here. Oh, I think it's Tony Stark. I don't know. And then we have Strength, which is Hercules. I'm making a wild guess here. Not as cool looking, in my opinion, as the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wave, but that's that. We have our obligation here, In Too Deep. I have never seen this. Let's go ahead and give it a read. Give to the group of notice some player you may flip to alter ego choose. Okay, so it's a flip down and exhaust obligation, but if we can exhaust, what is the other option? Each minion engaged with you activates against you. If no minion activated this way, In Too Deep gains surge. That is gross. Then we have our encounter set. I think these were revealed, but I don't really super remember. We have the Hood 114 Steady Villainous. Oof. After the Hood attacks, place 1 threat on the Criminal Underworld side scheme. This one starts in play with 4 threat, doesn't scale per player. Each criminal minion can't take damage, so you do have to clear this before you can damage the Hood. 4 health really isn't that much, but it is a side scheme you have to get through before you can hit him. You have Hood's Mantle, attach the Hood otherwise to the villain after you make a basic attack against the attached enemy. Spend these 2 resources to discard this card. Okay, so this is like a permanent +1 stat boost. Can be kind of bad. Madam Mask. 1 reveal, place 2 threat on Criminal Underworld, otherwise find it. Oh, I assume both of these are gonna... Oh no, Jigsaw doesn't find it. Quick Strike, 2 attack here, Jigsaw. She only had 3 health. Oh, she has a boost effect, place 2 threat on Criminal Underworld, otherwise it gains 2 boost icons. And then it says after Jigsaw attacks and damages the character, place 2 threat on the Criminal Underworld, and this one says boost attached to the Hood, otherwise attached to the villain. So I would say the Hood himself really isn't crazy, but there are ways for this Criminal Underworld to come back into play. Since it doesn't really scale for player, I can see this being kind of tough in solo, but I would say in multiplayer, there's really nothing too crazy about that encounter set. But that's super cool. That was Tigra. What do you guys think about her encounter deck? We got the Aggression Precon here. You know, I didn't know that we saw every single card from her kit. I'm pretty sure every single one of these cards was revealed, right? So no surprises there. I'm assuming then that Hulkling will be the same. But we'll go ahead and set Tigra to the side here. And we'll go ahead and move on to Hulkling here. So this is probably one of the two I'm more excited about. But I have a feeling that Tigra might actually slink up that list after I give her a couple plays. I think she's bit more interesting because I think she's a bit weaker. I feel like when you play Hulkling, he's going to feel exceedingly powerful and exceedingly strong, just because of how his character and his kit works. He's very rich. He's going to have a lot of money to do things he wants to do. That doesn't even have to just be his identity specific cards. He's going to be able to do a lot. So we got Hulkling here. Love this art. 1/1/1 stat line, chosen shape, Avenger Kree scroll, 5 hand size, 13 hit points. On the alter ego, he also has 5 hand size. Something pretty interesting. We have chosen shape, force response. After a shapeshift upgrade enters play under your control, discard each other shapeshift upgrade you control and ready Hulkling. So the whole idea is you're supposed to get readies there. You're supposed to change your forms and whatnot, and it should be pretty cool. Then we have Teddy Altman, his alter ego form. You can have more than one shapeshift upgrade in play. Shape change your action. Search your deck and discard pile for a shapeshift upgrade and add it to your hand. It's absolutely crazy when you think about this. We're skipping forward a little bit. Every single one of his shapeshift forms is a double resource. He doesn't even have to exhaust for it. So even if you don't want to change forms on your first turn, you literally, every time you're an alter ego, you can just tutor a double. It's deck and discard pile, which is absolutely crazy. You will never whiff on it. So we'll go ahead and put him up here. So now we have Wiccan. I'm not sure if this was revealed. If it was, I just wasn't really tapped in with the reveals very well. We have William Kaplan, 2 thwart, 1 attack. Avenger Mystic. After you play Wiccan from your hand, search your deck and discard pile for an identity-specific event and add it to your hand. I'm glad it's not an upgrade, but you will be able to find one of his events. If it was an upgrade, that would have been absolutely insane. But he's a 2-cost ally with 2 health and 2 thwart. Very strong signature ally, and he kind of refunds himself. That is really good. Hulkling is eating so good. We have the Altman Residence as an alter ego action. Exhaust Altman Residence, heal 2 damage from Teddy Altman, and shuffle 1 Hulkling card from your discard pile into your deck. It's just going to make him really consistent. Find the Hulkling specific events he wants, and it gives him some really good healing. Then we have all his shapes here. So we have the wing shape, the Hulk shape, the armored shape, and the imitation shape. This one gives him +1 all his stats in aerial. After you play an event, you remove 2 threat from a scheme. This one gives him +2 attack, +1 defense. After you play an event, you deal 2 damage to an enemy. This one gives him +1 attack, +2 defense, and retaliate 1. This is kind of his defensive one. Armored shape. After you play an event, heal 2 damage from Hulkling so you can stay up. So this is deal 2, heal 2, remove 2 threat from his scheme. And then you have the imitation shape, which is kind of like Nick Fury's suit in a way. Hulkling gets +2 thwart. When an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. Hero response. After you play an event, exhaust imitation shape and draw a card. Then we have alien physiology, which I thought kind of brought everything together. I think this card's absolutely crazy. Exhaust alien physiology to generate a mental resource. So it's a 3-cost wild resource generator, sort of like a Quinn carrier, but it's also super power traded, so you can discount it. But also it pays 2 resources when paying for a Hulkling card, which is awesome. Then we have these 3 attack events here. Shapeshifter Strike. Attack superpower, deal 5 damage to an enemy, then you can ready your shapeshift upgrade. So if you played a low cost event to get, your kind of upgrade ability out, which is drawing, thwarting, attacking, or healing, this can help you deal 5 damage. It readies your shapeshift upgrade, and then it says after you play an event, you'll be able to tap it 1 more time in order to get that buff. Super good. We have 2 copies of Armored Defense, 1 cost defense event, which is a superpower, but it can't be discounted because of the timing of an interrupt. When an enemy attacks, deal damage to it equal to your defense. After this attack, give Hulkling a tough status card. Super, super good. You still take the damage, but you will get a tough for the next hit, right? When an enemy attacks, deal damage equal to your defense. After this, it means after this attack. I'm assuming it means after Hulkling's attack. When an enemy attacks, deal damage to it equal to your attack after this attack. No. I think it's after the villain's attack, so you get it for the next one. 2 copies of the impersonation event, which is his thwart event. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. This removes the last threat. You may change to alter ego. Super, super good to have ability to go alter ego. And this guy, you can clear a scheme, flip down alter ego, grab a double to your hand, flip back up, and then do whatever you want. Super good, super awesome. Then we have 1 copy of Shapeshifter, his last one, 0 cost event. Search your deck and discard pile for a shapeshift upgrade and add it to your hand. Really awesome. It's just like if you're playing this kind of hero focused version of Hulkling, this can help you find an event, and essentially it's just another copy of his double resource. So he has 5 double resources even without deck building. You can just grab any one and then use it as a resource. It turns 1 card into 2. Really, really good. Now let's look at kind of the aspect cards here. So we have 1 copy of Patriot, which says after you engage a minion, give Patriot a tough status card. pretty good, especially if you're forcing minions to come engage with you. He can get a lot of uses out of his activations, almost like a cheaper Luke Cage in a way, in terms of that he can constantly get tough statuses, and he's one less. He doesn't have a permanent tough, but he does have a tough after you engage a minion, which is really, really cool. We're going to go ahead and check out the next one. We have a Brother Voodoo reprint. I think this was in Doctor Strange, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty cool. Search top 5 for an event card. Hulkling's all about his events. He wants to play them. Really, really good. We have Hidden Base here, which says uses 3 stronghold counters. I'm pretty sure this one was revealed. After you change form, exhaust Hidden Base and remove 1 stronghold counter from it. Alter Ego response after you change. So it's when you flip down. Give your identity a tough status card. Really awesome, really good. It's only for you. I wish it was when any character changed forms, but maybe that'd be too OP. 1 copy of the Night Nurse, huge reprint from Doctor Strange as well. He's a bit hard to find, but 1 copy. This is a super, super clutch card. It's almost in every protection deck. Super versatile. You just remove a medical counter, heal a damage from a hero, and discard 1 status card from it. 1 copy of Excelsior here, which is a 1 cost upgrade, restricted. After your hero defends against an enemy attack, you can spend a lightning resource and deal 2 damage to an enemy. Really good, especially if you're going like Change of Fortune. We got 3 copies of defensive conditioning. I really do love this one. 3 hit points and +1 defense. Really good. You can play an armored vest and this one, and it's only 2 costs. Really good, really efficient and fun. I could do this all day. It was another card I thought was really cool, where it's hero interrupt defense. When an enemy attacks, declare your hero as the defender without exhausting them. It can trigger all your perfect defense stuff, and you get to use your defense stat. So really good, almost like a BAMF. I mean, it costs 1 and it's an interrupt, but pretty good. We have a reprint of Taunt, which I'm not sure that was revealed or not. Really cool kind of art they chose here. This isn't really from the Civil War comic as far as I'm concerned, but maybe it's like a recreation or just from another comic. Yeah, Captain America was doing work in that Civil War comic. We just have a reprint of Tackle. I feel like this has gotten reprinted before for some reason, but yeah, Tackle's in here. It's another event he can play, and that's pretty good. Then we have 3 copies of Cut Both Ways. The hero interrupt defense. When an enemy attacks, you gain retaliate 1 until the end of the phase. So this is pretty good, especially, it's 0 for 1 damage, but if you take multiple hits or you defend, it can be like 0 for 2. It also triggers kind of his upgrades without you having to spend a big event for it. A reprint of Preservation. After you spend this card, heal 1 damage from your hero. Then we have 1 copy of Iron Lad, which I think is one that was shown off. When Iron Lad uses a basic power, you can exhaust another Avenger ally you control, add their power to him. He's only 2 costs, but he does have 3 activations, which is pretty good. 3 copies of Assess the Situation, which is interesting reprint. I think this card's pretty good, especially if kind of have a lower hand size, so I could definitely see it going pretty well. Then what we want to do is the last, his obligation. I don't think I've seen these either. So we have Complicated Lineage here. So I guess this is his parent, if I'm understanding this correctly. Give to Teddy Altman player. You may flip to alter ego form. Choose, exhaust Teddy Altman, remove Complicated Lineage from the game. So it's a classic obligation. Or discard each shapeshift upgrade you control and discard this card. Okay, sure. Then we have the Super Scroll. Oh no, I do remember this getting revealed, but I don't think I really read the info on it. So you have Super Scroll here, who has the power of all the Fantastic Four, essentially. Elite Scroll, Force Interrupt. When Super Scroll attacks, you discard the top card of your deck. If this card's printed resource has this, or this, Super Scroll gets +2 attack, or discard 1 card from your hand, or give Super Scroll a tough status, or discard an upgrade you control. I mean, 1/1/5, he doesn't even have Villainous. This is not that bad. He doesn't really do anything when he enters play, but maybe this changes it up. We have Scroll Business. Super Scroll was sent to abduct Hulkling after his true heritage was revealed. After any number of cards are discarded from the top of a player's deck, place those cards face down underneath this scheme. It comes in with only 5 threats, so in solo it can be kind of bad. 3 boost icons is a bit scary, but nothing crazy. Fantastic powers. Superpower. Attached minion gets +3 hit points and gains retaliate 1. When revealed, find Super Scroll and put him into play, engage with you, attach fantastic powers to him. If you're in hero form, Super Scroll attacks you. See, this is nasty. This is definitely a nasty card, because now he comes in, he does his activation against you, which can have a pretty negative effect for you or make him tougher to defeat. He has retaliating 1 and 3 hit points. That is kind of the card I was looking for here. And then last but not least, you have 2 copies of You're Coming With Me. This is a Treachery with a 1 boost icon. When revealed, Alter Ego. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Place one threat on the main scene for each different resource card discarded on the discarded cards. It's not bad. So in Alter Ego, it's kind of like a small scheme of 3 usually, unless you hit a double, which could be more. When revealed the hero, discard the top cards of your deck. Take 1 damage for each different resource icon on the discarded card. So this can be really bad, especially if you have all your shapes in here. So definitely punishing having a lot of resources in your deck. But all things considered, I don't really think he's that crazy. But yeah, that's essentially Civil War unboxing on the hero side. This is basically every single card. I know there's been other openings, but I wanted to share mine. Really excited to get this down to the table actually right after this recording and play it today. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm probably going to start my first games on Tigra, but there will probably be a couple gameplay with just the Precons before I kind of swap them up, change them up, and yeah, so look forward to that on the channel. I hope you guys are excited for the kind of the end of this lull period of Marvel Champions in a way, kind of like the delays. At least this one is over. You get to playing new cards in hand. And which one are you guys looking forward to, Hulkling or Tigra? Let me know in the comment section down below. What kind of decks, aspects, card combinations are you hoping of running? Just let me know. I'm really excited for this, and that's really all I have to say. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.